This is Piet Levy, music writer from Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, tabmilwaukee.com. Kendrick Lamar at the Marcus Amphitheater tonight for the largest show of his career in terms of a hard ticket show, and maybe the most anticipated show of Summerfest for me, outside of maybe the Rolling Stones and Stevie Wonder. Lamar is a rapper that's gotten a ton of attention the last few years, especially this spring after he released to Pimp A Butterfly, which really feels like a modern hip-hop classic. It's such a game changer. It's so different. There's some really, really provocative verses. The most provocative verses I think we've heard from a hip-hop album in a long, long time, addressing, black on black homicide rates and racism and materialism. But there's also this incredible jazzy production and kind of funk flourishes. There's even an interview with Tupac Shakur. It's a really daring album, really incredibly done. So I gotta admit, I was disappointed by tonight's show. Tonight's show wasn't daring at all. Tonight's show catered to the crowd. Tonight's show was about pleasing the crowd. Tonight's show was only an hour long, which, maybe I'm greedy, but I thought that was kind of short to have an hour-long show. And for a guy who personally wanted to see more of To Pimp A Butterfly, I was disappointed because there were only 4 songs from Butterfly played. 3 of them were kind of like single material. One of them was played very briefly, Hood Politics. It was mostly a show that catered around bangers from Good Kid, Mad City, like Backseat Freestyle and Swimming Pools Drank. You could make the argument that, hey, people were paying a lot of money to see Kendrick Lamar. He should give people what they want. The albums might be provocative, he might be challenging his audience with his music, but in terms of the live show, more money is paid, more is at stake essentially for the consumer. So give them a fun, entertaining show, and that's exactly what he did. Even if it was kind of a short show, he did put his all into it. The audience was really into it with some really intense sing-alongs for Backseat Freestyle. Mad City Part 1 was just really intense. Lamar definitely delivered in terms of entertaining the crowd. That he did. And he, over and over again, he kind of talked about how the energy was really intense and how he wanted to crank it up to 12, and it really was pretty much cranked up to 12. But in terms of showcasing the kind of daring and adventurism that Lamar's become known for and acclaimed for, this show didn't have that really at all. It was more like on the scale of daring, more like a level 2. So an energetic show, entertaining show, but still, in my mind, a disappointing show. You can see the full review at jsonline.com/Summerfest. Pictures there as well, and the set list. Thanks a lot.